Welcome back to Chicory Colourful Tale. I'm Day Darling, and pick up your brush as we paint the world all over in every beautiful colour, as we are going to be doing some more art classes in this episode after conquering the mountain, I suppose. Well, not really in the last episode, but the episode before, technically, but we only reaped the rewards of it last episode. So for today's assignment, I want you to express melancholy. Oh, that's not your voice. Oh, whoa. This one might be a bit intense for me. Intensity isn't always bad, as long as you're comfortable. Art is all about expressing emotions, so let's take this chance to look inward and express ourselves honestly. Melancholy. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Because obviously, if you know me, if you listen to anywhere Animal Crossing talks and that sort of thing, I quite like melancholy as an emotion. I quite like media which portrays sadness, I suppose, particularly well, because it always, to me, it feels much more, I suppose, visceral. So this is my chance, I suppose, to do something. What would be melancholic, I suppose? That's going to be a bit difficult, I suppose, limited to Chicory's palette. We have so many greens. Why are there always so many greens? Obviously, you kind of want to use blue predominantly for this sort of thing. How about melancholy? What sort of melancholy? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe we should just start sort of drawing and see exactly where we end up. So let's start with a background. I like the idea of like a mirror or something like that, but mirror is going to be quite hard to express things, I think, in such a limited palette. But maybe we obviously want predominantly to be blue. So how about like some sort of fateful reunion, of course, but the melancholic part being separated by like this mirror or whatever. Maybe it's like a mirror on the ground. Oh, maybe it's like a mirror pool, like it's, you know, like those salt flats, whatever, which look like a super reflective. It's like that, except for imagine it's like another dimension, I suppose. So we want to do it melancholic. So I think we should actually express the characters quite brightly, if anything. What animal should we do? That's a question. Oh wait, I just had a wait, that's more like sad than melancholic, I suppose, but we can make it look hopeful by I can't do another sunrise. Are you kidding me? How many sunrises would I have done by this point? No, I think it's fine to do it like this. Yeah, okay. I've got an idea now. I've got an idea, and you see it, I suppose, hopefully come to light as we do this. We get some contrails, I think, up in the air. Zooming across through the sky. Maybe some sort of fluffy clouds as well. Okay, we'll see if we want clouds later. I want... Okay, what animal are we going to choose? Let's choose an animal first. Let us do... What animal have we not done recently? Why don't we do... a sheep? No, we've done a sheep recently, haven't we? We did the sleepy sheep. Let's do... I don't know why a dragon came to mind, but that's a bit too grandiose of us. I want something... I want a low-key animal. Or maybe it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm always tempted just to draw cats, because cats tend to be quite the easiest to express through simple shapes. So maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, so I just gotta think how to do this. It's a very strange set of colour palettes we got. Are these colour palettes based? No, okay. I was going to be like, are they based off like the last 6 areas you visited? But no, we don't have the Winter's Mountain one, so it can't be. I guess we had to express with green. Maybe they should be frogs. Okay, let's do frogs then. That would certainly make the green make a lot more sense. I think I want whoever it is to be smaller. No. Oh, okay, no. I just thought of it. We're going to have a very dramatic sort of pose. I mean, it could be a frog, but it will probably end up looking just like a bear or something. We can give you cheeks. Maybe that'll help. I was going to say rosy red cheeks. Those are not rosy red cheeks, obviously. And we're going to use this pink as a sort of scarf, and this darker green as like a wintry sort of coat, I think. I shouldn't have done this at such an angle. I know I love my extreme angles and all that, but still. keep it simple, you know. We don't need to overcomplicate things. As long as you get the gist of exact the painting, then that's the important part, isn't it? I guess I kind of want you to be actually wearing trousers, lest it look a little bit strange. Oh, I don't want green and purple like that. Maybe I want a different colour of green. It's going to be difficult to exactly get what I want. And of course, wind. This is just so typical of me, of everything I've drawn. Oh, you know, it's windy. Oh, you know, there's like a sky. There's a sky. Is that it? No, again. Never mind. We'll just give you your legs. No, hold on. This isn't going to work with what I have in mind. I'm not revealing to you quite yet what I've got in mind, but I think you'll certainly see it. Well, you could probably guess it, and it's not like it's the most secret thing in the world, I think. But maybe that's part of a challenge for you to guess exactly what I'm going to come up with. This is a very confusing angle. I should not have done this angle. I'm confused working in it. I don't want yellow. I want a more normal colour. Wait, I can't figure out how this angle works either now I think about it. I guess it's kind of like a fisheye lens. Okay, something like this. I don't know if we're going to be able to shade this because I don't think we have nearly enough colours, to be perfectly honest. Oh, we don't have a darker version of this. No, we'll do dark purple. Because obviously we want it to be like a reflection. So the colours used will be slightly murkier, even though that's not necessarily the case. Oh my god, it's going to break my brain. No, we're going to use this green. Obviously, we just need to sort of get the impression of a reflection down. It doesn't obviously need to be colour accurate or anything like that. But hopefully you can sort of see what I'm going for now. That's the wrong colour. Was it this colour? Oh wait, we need a scarf. I'm very confused. Hold on. Yeah. That's a reflection. Okay. I will keep it melancholic. How are we going to keep it melancholic, you may ask? Well, you may have discovered, or thought about it yourself, we're going to have another person here. And I just realised we don't really have enough room for them. We're going to have another frog here. A forbidden love that was not meant to be, or perhaps one that was and no longer is. I don't know. It's sad, it's melancholic, it's thought-provoking. It's all these things. We need a darker colour. Not that colour. And they're going to be holding hands very cutely. Hold on. I wish I could just move everything upwards. It should have been the night sky now, look at it, but instead we made it daytime. Not that it was really that much of an issue, but still. Or if anything, shouldn't like the ground be curving away? Or curving upwards, I suppose. It's meant to be a bit of like a fisheye lens effect, I assume. I say assume, as if, you know, there's an actual drawing I had much more of an idea of in mind, but instead, here we are. Just need to find a colour which was not used. Ugh, that's such a gross colour. It's a bit difficult finding an unused colour, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think any of these colours are unused, so... Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Well, what's a scenario? And I suppose it can be up to you to really interpret what happened here on a fateful day, a fateful encounter. It kind of looks like Lily if I give him cheeks like this. Lily from Animal Crossing, that is. And yeah, you can interpret yourself what might have happened to this other little frog. What circumstances led them apart? And what brought them together in the first place? All we know now is certainly he's very, very alone. Or they are very, very alone. I didn't really think much more to the story. As long as I got the general ideas outlined, then everyone else can sort of add their own interpretations, right? That's what art's all about. Half of it's my intention, and then the other half is your own interpretation. Something like this. And then we'll... have this sort of like reflect the clouds, I guess. So it's melancholy, you know? Maybe it's... Oh, I wish I drew them kind of shorter here. I guess we still can. Make them smaller. No, we're just going to leave it like this. Because I was going to be like, it could be a child and then, you know, saying farewell to their parent. As they grow older, they become a whole different person. I think probably they should be a little bit smaller. It's perhaps a little bit too large here, isn't it? Let us, oh, that's the wrong colour. Make them tiny, tiny amount smaller. So I like your interpretation that it was, it's a parent growing up. No, sorry, a child growing up. Saying farewell, I suppose. Going to like where their parent used to take them when they were younger. It's a sort of farewell in that avenue, you know? I forgot what colour we used. This colour? And it feels very adorable, I think, in that context. That's not what colour we used. What colour? It's so confusing. I wish we had an eyedropper. Oh god. Something like this. I think it's our melancholy. You can kind of tell what's going on. I think like this guy's a bit boring, but I mean, I suppose we can do our signature sort of line dashing like this, but that doesn't really make sense here, I think. We just don't have enough shades of blue really to do anything with it, I think. I suppose we can put shading on the clouds like this. Certainly gives it an interesting amount of depth, I think. We'll do the same here. Yeah, honestly, I think we're done. There we go. Melancholy. Alright, brushes down. Let's see what everyone did. I really want to see what the other people in the class did, so it's not just me all this time, but here we go. Melancholy. You've been through a lot lately, haven't you? This assignment was a really tough one. The touch of blue-green adds quite a bit. I can see you're a big fan of colour. You really put that blue to work. I feel like you said that on every single one of our pieces. You really put X colour to work. Technical aspects aside, I think you expressed yourself well here. Totally. Thank you, I think. That's all for now. Your piece will go to Banquet Rainforest Canvas Spaghetti. Keep practicing. I will be here to do one more. Not an art class. Take your places, everyone, and this one should be a recreation of another classic. We'll certainly see what style we had to try and recreate this time. Take a look at this old classic. Oh my god. Are you kidding? That's impossible. How are you going to do this in the Chicory portrait? Oh my word. The Wizard by Falafel. Let's try to recreate it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why there's so many greens and blues again? Why is this the only colour combination you give us? I hope... well, not I hope. I wonder if the colour combinations are fixed. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. This is tough. This is genuinely a very tough one to recreate. Because, wow. This is not a style I particularly do, but... I mean, we're going to try, obviously. So, okay, how many... We're going to have this be blue. Okay, we'll have clothes be blue. I guess the dog will itself will be green. We only need 3 colorations of green, it seems. 3 colorations of blue. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do... And then everything else we'll, I don't know, think about afterwards. I kind of want to be softer colours, so I think we'll do 1, 2, 3 as our colorations of blue. So this will be the darkest one. We'll just try and follow the general shape. We'll paint this on, and then we'll do Then we do the hat. No, not the hat. Sorry, the dog. And then the hat itself. Oh my god, this is gonna be so difficult. Okay, let us try color out these lines. So this is the darkest blue. We're doing this one right now. So this blue will make up the majority of the colorations, I think. Oh my word. Right, well, we just had to sort of get the general idea of it down. Obviously, quite far simplified. It's going to be quite a difficult one to get much more detail of, and perhaps there is over there. It's our first non-stylized one, I think, as well. It's a fairly realistic, I mean, still painterly style, don't get me wrong, but 1, 2, 3, but of course, the closer it is to reality, the harder it's going to be to recreate, I think, on a restricted canvas like the one we got right now. I'm starting to think these things are a little bit too big, but that's neither here nor there. We can't really do anything about that now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this one. We'll color that in a bit blue, that in a bit. Wait, oh, we need 4 colors. Oh no, so we need this one and this one, I guess. Oh, those are too similar. Okay, we can use white. I think we'll use white as our other coloration. So this is like this, and then we can use white here. This requires a line through the center, like here-ish. A little bit like this. Get a bit of white, because there's not much white, so it's fine. It's not going to be too overwhelmingly bright compared to the blues that we put down. I can't tell what's going on over here. I think it's a thin line here, which is going to be, of course, difficult to do because we don't have a very particularly thin brush, but here, what can you do about it except for this? Something like this. There's a little bit of coloration here. Okay, done. Now we do the dog. If anything, these colours make the most sense, I think. But we don't have enough of these colours. I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay. God. I dislike the fact we don't have layers, of course. Working on layers makes it a lot more easy to go back on mistakes if you've made them, like we've done over here. And not completely destroy the things that you've done underneath, but I suppose that therein is not really the point of this game, is it? It's not meant to be an art simulator. You're meant to be like spaghetti. You're meant to work with what you got and within your own capabilities. I guess I'll use dark. No, we can't use that dark purple. This dark purple for the black of the dog. Because I mean, what is black but extremely dark purple anyway? Looks a bit like the Joker right now. You wanna know how I got these scars? A very menacing dog asks you. If a very menacing dog asks you that, perhaps, you know, don't ask for any clarification, just leave. Would be my recommendation, but, you know, you do you. Joker dog, doesn't it? It kind of sounds like some weird sort of spin-off series of, like, superhero stuff. It probably exists, I'm not gonna lie. I'll certainly not put it past corporations to make something like that. If we've got Superdog, right? You know, we've got, like, Crypto the Superdog. Used to watch that cartoon, I think. I think it was a cartoon. At least I feel like I vaguely remember something like it. No, hold on, we need... Okay, so this is mostly light. Yeah, I remember watching something like Crypto... Wait, not... I say Crypto Dancer. It's like, wait a minute, that's a game. No, wait, was his name even Crypto? I feel like his name was Crypto. I feel like it started with... Maybe it was like Cairo. I don't mean the capital of Egypt. Unless I do mean the capital of Egypt, in which case I do mean the capital of Egypt, but I don't think I mean the capital of Egypt. Okay. Just getting all the highlights in the right place. I didn't really watch it all that much, I'm going to be perfectly honest, so I couldn't really tell you what it was about. Except for the dog was a superhero. And I don't mean in the Secret Life of Pets way, I mean like an actual superhero. It had like laser vision or something, from what I recall. Probably other stuff as well, which isn't really coming to mind, but I suppose it doesn't really need to. I don't know how we're going to do this nose. I guess bright purple. Purple is the new black. We have too many greens. I don't want to use green again. This is how to do the nose shine. Be nice if we had a bit more fidelity, I suppose, with some of these brushes we have, but you gotta work with what you got. Oh god. It looks horrifying. Okay, how can we make this less horrifying? Actually give it whites of its eyes, not large ones. If you make them too large, it would be even more horrifying, as I understand it, because you don't really see the whites of animals' eyes all that often. Or like, as much as you do for a human, shall we say. Not that you don't see it often. Can't use... I wonder if I should have used green for the eyes. No, we're not using green. Green does not exist in our colour palette. Oh, there's no highlight there. Well, we can't really express a sort of any sort of fidelity with it, so we're not going to. Okay, I guess this will be a bit of green in ours. I mean, this part's going to be painted over with a hat, so we don't need to worry too much about it. We just need to get some darkness of colour, I suppose. In here. Oh, I didn't realize it is. I've drawn this so much bigger. Why? Like his ears aren't even going to fit on the canvas. I was too far zoomed in. There's a true work of a master artist is to not know the size. I can't even tell what's going on in this here. I'm going to be honest. It's a bit hard to recreate it if I can't even understand it in the first place. But that's just something, you know, I've got to work with rather than anyone else. No one else is particularly doing this right now. It's just me. Of course, you're here cheering me on, probably, or hoping for my own demise. I mean, I'm not going to particularly blame you either way. Certainly is fun to root for something unexpected. Is that the same blue we used? We have like no space. Okay, we're just going to cover up this here, essentially. I was like, why do we have no space? We have to draw less of a hat. Which I guess is good for us, seeing as that hat was not going well. Okay, so we got this here, all the way up here. No, hold on, all the way up here. I am using my mouse if you're wondering, by the way. Not using my usual drawing tablet for but I usually make like the thumbnail arts and that sort of thing. I think I talked about it very early on. I was like, maybe I should, but then I was like, no. I feel like part of it is the fun of trying to recreate things with a mouse, right? It's not my usual medium of choice, isn't it? I'm saying this, I've seen artists who've worked with very restricted mediums, and they're utterly incredible. There's this one artist, like they worked with a mouse, but they also worked in MS Paint only, and they made these incredible, like, I mean, if I call them pixel art, you're going to think they're like a 16-bit resolution, but they weren't. They were just like, obviously the pixels were like the main, I mean, I guess you could see the pixels is probably what I'd say, but to call it pixel art, I feel like would be a bit reductive in a certain degree. Not saying that pixel art is reductive or anything like that. Pixel art is very good in its own right, but it's going to give you the wrong impression of it if I call it pixel art, I think. I suppose there's no shine here, so we're going to give it its own shine. I think if anything, the eye needs to be a bit smaller. Isn't it a bit too big? And they were just utterly incredible what they managed to do with just on their mouse with pixel art. Oh, there's a back of a hat. I didn't even realise. Oh, we don't have a darker anything. Okay, we're gonna have to use this blue, and you're just gonna have to pretend it's darker. It just blended in so seamlessly with the background. I was like, oh, you know, that can't be anything of importance. But no, lo and behold, it is the back of a hat. I don't want to use such a bright green to highlight it, but I don't have any colours left. So that's kind of the best of what we got, really. I think it's okay. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's rather strange, but, you know, let's not work on it anymore. Alright, brush us down. Let's see how we did. It's okay. That's a difficult one. That is a difficult one.
What a wise looking wizard. Do you think magic was real back then?
I think magic never stopped being real.
The shapes are complex. There's a lot to think about. It's full of exciting colour and energy. You made great use of blue here.
I like to think this could be our ancestor. That's why we're so wizard, Spaghetti.
What are you, like 1960s Britain? Wizard. Learned that from not Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Flies. 11 says Master Gallery. Keep practicing. Thank you. I think we might be halfway done with the gallery, or almost. Not exactly sure, but for now, I think that'll be a good place to round off. We still have a lot to explore. And we still have quite a few. I'm just trying to think what we want to do in the next episode, because obviously the next thing we should be doing is we should be going over here to we should be doing our last wield it trial. There's also a lot of places to explore though. I wonder if we should go back to like Luncheon and try and open up these areas now, because I think we have all our movement options. Being able to see these places which we haven't seen before might be kind of fun. Is my guess. So I think that's what we'll do. Oh, hello. And then maybe we'll come back and do some more artwork. I don't really know.
Fellow adult, I see. Are you also in line for a delicious holy? I sure am. My mum never lets me have any. Because I'm on a grown-up diet. Calories, yikes. But maybe it's okay to have just 1 or 20.
You go, an adult. 100% definitely an adult. I 100% believe you, of course. Why wouldn't I? So let us fly to... And we've got a lot of places around here. Trying to see how we get to them. It's not the easiest task in the world. It might be easier to fly here and try and work downwards from a river. We've got about 2 minutes, so maybe we can have a little bit of time to try and explore these things. You pop up every time, and I think you're going to say something, but you never do. Where are we? Oh, we want to go right from here. Oh, we can't. Isn't... This is a river. It might have been easier from where we just were, to be honest, rather than where we are now. But luckily we've opened up a lot of shortcuts. Are you kidding me? We can't jump there. Ah, but we can swim here. Sips River. Yes, I was going to say, because we haven't been over here. We've got a nice little, excuse me? You going to hop in there? Nice little, secret area, which I don't... Oh, we had to go in through the right. Okay, never mind. Might as well. Oh, what? It's up a waterfall? Apparently we have been to the screen. Okay, how do we get over there then? I see, we need to follow the water all the way down. Okay, so we need to go over there. We need to ironically come back to where we kind of came from. Oh, but we can't. Oh no, we can. In the top right, top left even. Don't know my directions apparently. And then from there we can fly till the end of the sky. No, we're gonna ride a river all the way down. Yeah, we can do it from him. Yeah, that's where we want to go. just follow the river all the way down, and we'll see where it takes us. Still don't know how to get to the final evidence. I'm sure you're probably typing right now exactly where it is, or maybe not where it is, right? Maybe not typing, but like thinking. Might be a better verbiage. Being like, oh, I know exactly where it is. I can't believe you missed it. You know, sometimes it just, oh, what? We can't even go this way. Why is this area so inaccessible? Why do you not want us to go over here, huh? What secrets are you hiding? What secrets are you hiding? Why is it so difficult to get down into these sort of areas? I'm just trying to see what we can climb up. We can't climb up this sort of wall, so we can't go through Nibble Tunnel. It seems like maybe we have to go left from Nibble Tunnel. I don't really know. How very frustratingly. Jump. Jump, Spaghetti, jump. I very much expected that we'd be allowed through this way, but it appears that is not the case. So it might be you go through Nibble Tunnel when you go left from here. So I don't know. We'll just teleport to Luncheon and I'll figure it out next time. Exactly what we're doing. It's not the easiest place to traverse around and explore, but we do have another trial. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know how much more of a game is left after the trial, because the fourth trial. I assume we do the fourth trial when we go back to the town and do stuff. But I want to try and collect everything before we finish off the entire story. Because I find out it's a bit more fun doing things along the way rather than leaving it all to post-game. Let's leave the post-game stuff to post-game, if there is a post-game. I don't really know if there is one. But, anyway, we can think about that later. For now, we're going to have this episode here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Chicory, a colourful tale. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, description, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.